In prime time tonight, urging Congress to take action on gun violence. In recent days, mass shootings, killing or injuring 4 or more people, have traumatized communities from New York to Texas to Oklahoma. The latest in Tulsa left 4 people dead. It was the 20th such attack since the massacre at a school in Uvalde, Texas last week. Amna Navaz has the latest on the tragedy in Tulsa.
Yesterday afternoon, Tulsa, Oklahoma became the site of the 233rd mass shooting in the U.S. so far this year. This time, the target was a medical building on the campus of St. Francis Hospital. Today, authorities identified the gunman as 45-year-old Michael Lewis of Muskogee, saying he was armed with an AR-15 style rifle and a semi-automatic handgun. Lewis shot and killed 2 doctors, a receptionist, and a patient before shooting himself. Authorities said the gunman legally purchased the rifle about 2 hours before the shooting and targeted Dr. Preston Phillips, who had recently performed back surgery on Lewis. Wendell Franklin is Tulsa's police chief.
Lewis called several times over several days complaining of pain and wanted additional treatment. On May 31st, Dr. Phillips saw Mr. Lewis again for additional treatment. Yesterday, June the 1st, Lewis called Dr. Phillips' office again complaining of back pain and wanting additional assistance. We have also found a letter on the suspect which made it clear that he came in with the intent to kill Dr. Phillips and anyone who got in his way. He blamed Dr. Phillips for the ongoing pain following the surgery.
Dr. Ryan Parker is the Associate Chief Medical Officer at St. Francis and was a colleague of Dr. Phillips.
We are supposed to be the ones that are caring for others during tragedies like this. To think that our caregivers were the victims, it's just incomprehensible to me. They died while serving others. They died in the line of duty.
Police officers responded to the sprawling hospital complex within 3 minutes of being alerted. Lachelle Nathan was on the way to a doctor's appointment when officers rushed in.
I was coming to the doctor and I got my grandkids with me in this terrible scene. It's awful, it's sad. It's so close to home. It's not even safe if you come outside anymore.
This is a wake-up call for my kids. Like, this can really happen anywhere. And it's very scary. You can't even go to a store. You can't even go to school.
Nope.
Now you can't even go to the doctor.
Nope.
I mean, we could have been in there and this could have been happening.
The Tulsa shooting took place at the same time families in Uvalde, Texas are holding funerals for the 19 children and 2 teachers killed in the deadliest school shooting in nearly a decade. Meanwhile, today, miles away in New York, a court appearance for the 18-year-old alleged gunman in the Buffalo shooting, accused of targeting and killing 10 Black Americans in a supermarket fewer than 3